lot of new guys that haven't been, privy to the rivalry, and just kind of figuring out the dynamic between, the shared, the institutional hatred, if you will, and kind of the new guys coming in.
I mean, even, old guys that's been here and the new guys that came in, we all treating it pretty much the same, It's just another game. It's just a game that's on our list that we have to go out there and take care of business. So,
Watching DTR on film after having played against him before, do you feel like he's kind of elevated his game this year?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've really seen him grow. And over the years I've been here, he's gotten more comfortable. Like I can see his confidence has really improved, and in terms of he's always been able to make plays with his feet. But in terms of sitting in the pocket and making those pocket passing throws, I've really noticed that in his game.
Played a lot of more mobile quarterbacks this year. Is he a unique challenge amongst those, or is it kind of the same thing?
Every quarterback is different. Every quarterback is gonna, attack you different ways. All mobile quarterbacks can hurt you with their feet or their arms. So, as long as we stick to our game plan and do what we have to do, it all shake out itself.
Have you trash talked with your brother this week?
Nah, we haven't really talked the whole week. It's funny. We talked last week, but we've been mute this week.
Speaking of, any thoughts on DTR and his comments about wanting to put another 62 up on you guys this week?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna go out there and play our game. The comment not gonna change how we approach the game. We're just gonna approach the game and see him Saturday.
How do you think the new coaching staff has kind of handled the prep week with it being a rivalry week, and obviously this is their first time being part of this?
Like I said, we're not really gonna change who we are and change how we approach every game. Every game we're gonna approach it the same. Preparation has to be at a high level.
How do you feel like he played in your return?
I play pretty good. Working with a cast, you have to change. I know it's like you have to change the way you approach things. I can't really approach it the same way, but I can't really hold back either. I'm not going to change how I play in terms of my aggressive nature and how I come downhill. I can't change that. But there are things with this cast on my hand that I'm gonna have to tweak a little bit.
Did you get any tips from Shane or about playing in a cast?
Yeah, there was one play versus Colorado. I stuck the running back pretty good on the initial hit, and I went to finish him with the wrap, and I stuck and I made him fall back, and then I had to re-grip him, and then I went off to the sideline. I was like, damn. I told Shane, I was like, dang, bro, I really stuck him. I couldn't really get that initial grab. He was like, yeah, bro, you gotta really practice on after practice, work on rapping. That's why after practice, I was just doing some rapping stuff.
You and Shane joked about how between the two of you guys have two good hands now.
Yeah, so it's with him it's the left, me on the right. Yeah, we joke about that at times. Yeah.
Do you have to strategize at all, who's on which side to make sure you're good hands where?
Oh no, you just gotta go out there and play the game. You just gotta go out there and play.
What impresses you about Zach Charbonnet?
He's a guy. I've gone against him since high school. I've actually trained with him. We trained this past all season with the same trainers. Just watching him train, watching him play. You don't really see a difference in how he attacks, the field and off the field. Training with him this off season, I got to see how he was with his work ethic. He's a workhorse. He's a guy that will put the team on his back if need be, if it needs. So even in high school, back in high school, even when I saw him at Michigan to now at UCLA, he's always been the same. He's always been that workhorse. Doesn't really talk much on the field. He just lets his actions play. Much respect.